Hey, what's up guys, we're here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back, we're playing some more Ascender Incremental, and today I am on the free-to-play account. Let's get right into it and see exactly where we left off. So, since the last video, there has been a few updates, so that means we do have a few new codes. So what I'll quickly do is just enter those two codes in. I believe we've got two, maybe three actually by the look of it. So we'll quickly redeem those right now. So the first one is 114. Perfect. We get a primo rune. Nice. Really good to have that. We get is tier up. No, okay, that's actually removed. So that's not even, it's case sensitive, isn't it? Okay, so I've already redeemed that one. That's cool to know. We've got 15k MEM, which I would imagine is members, and 7.5 mil. Cool. So really good to see that. We've now got our new codes redeemed. So I've redeemed every code at the moment, and we are looking relatively okay. So this server does not have server luck. The potions we have are absolutely incredible. So I'll just use an hour or so just of everything, because knowing my luck, I'll probably forget to activate the other ones. And I've got so many, it probably doesn't even really make too much of a difference regardless. So where are we at? We can almost get to tier 7. So we'll quickly go for this right now. Let's go ahead and just upgrade max on the RP side of things. So that should make our gain a bit quicker. Let's see how many tickets we've got. 53. So we could buy one upgrade right here. And I should have probably gone to the 5 mil rune, but anyway, that's all good. They've now got the 7.5 million event too. And that is good to see, because it means that they've increased, I believe, the rune bulk from 1.25 to 1.5, which is actually a big jump. It all does count, it all does add up. So let's just farm a bit of this quickly, because I do need to level this up. We can actually get a level up over here as well. So I would just quickly run over to go ahead and do that. We are on 90, just shy of 95%. Yep, 95% right there. And now we should be able to get this sometime soon. It is going to take a while, but we can just use some flesh, which is now helping significantly, because it gives me extra multipliers, allowing me to get more percentage points quicker. So we're looking really good. We're about to hit tier 7 soon, hopefully. I know we still need a ton to go. We're currently about 3% of the way there in terms of everything else. I know it says 98, but it's 98% of the whole tier. However, as you can see, we are currently on 6 VT out of 100, so we're currently on 7% technically. That's how I look at it in this case with this final stage, and that's probably a good way to look at it too, because, yeah, that's just a bit of clarity to it. Anyway, let's see what we can do then. So we are just passively gaining everything. I'm just going to stand on RP whilst we do this, because we will be upgrading our tier in just a second. I have just remembered about challenges. So I believe you get the second one at tier, I think you get the third one actually at tier 8. So we'll have a quick look, or maybe that's even the final one. Genuinely, I can't even remember, because it's been so long since I've done them. I probably would have done challenges on my main account back in maybe March of this year. We're currently now in August. So yeah, a bit of time ago. Absolutely some time ago. So we're up to 15 million RP right now. Let's go ahead and continue to upgrade the RP right here, which we did, because we always need more, as it doesn't reset. And as you can see right there, apart from challenges or ascensions, but we're going to do a challenge anyway, so technically I'm basically wasting my time now. But I mean, we've got to do something, right? We've got to do something. So I mean, we could try and open some runes. What do we need for this? Flame. So we could use some flame, I guess. Just get some runes going. And we can put rune luck on, I guess. Yeah, we'll have rune luck on. And now let's see what we can actually do and get. Hopefully we can get something decent. We do need some unknowns, which I'm not actually getting any of, unfortunately. We are picking up some tickets at least, which is nice to see, because we definitely need more of those. And we've actually got a new ticket upgrade too, flesh upgrade, as you can just see at the top. So let's check the basic rune. We still only have that one unknown from the last video, and we're not really getting too lucky with it, even though I've got boosts and everything else. I've just had a thought too. We can actually try and get the hidden. Oh, okay, I got bailed. I didn't even know that was an invisible barrier, not going to lie. But is there one here? Oh, nice, there is. I always thought that you had to, like, I didn't realize those invisible walls. Oh no. Okay, we made it. So this is the secret, the new secret stats. We may as well get it. Why not? I'm just going to respawn because it'll be quicker than running back. And then we can actually do a tier up. Cool. So now we've respawned. We have managed to upgrade our tier. Do we have challenges? Or are challenges only for ascensions? I don't know. Where are my challenges? Where's the challenge board? Maybe we've not unlocked it yet. Maybe you get it at level 10 or something. I'm not really sure, but either way, let's just get started. So we're getting a ton of flame right now, which is what we do need. And then we can get some more power, of course. I'm sure challenges are still a thing. I'll have to look into it. I'm sure you probably just get them later on, maybe at level 10 or maybe on Ascension 1, perhaps. So we'll just see what happens with that. I'm sure some people will tell me in the comments, so I appreciate that in advance. And just let me know, please. I'd be grateful. So let's keep upgrading everything. We can get everything to about 120 plus right now, which is really good to see. Let's see if we can try and max things out. I don't know what's going on with my mouse right there. So 238, 232, 225, 212, and 174. So pretty cool. Some decent progress. Let's just try and max all of this out. I can't even see. Now let's just go left to right. Sorry, right to left even. And yeah, a few upgrades, nothing really crazy. And we are looking okay. So 30% already. We are slowing down in terms of the amount of flame we're getting, which means to me, sorry, power we're getting. So to me, that indicates that we do actually need to start farming flesh and other things. So we'll buy all the energy in the background, which we've just now done. And we'll continue to kill this boss. We are getting a ton of flesh actually, which is insane. And let's just spam upgrade everything right here as high as possible for everything we can get. We're up to 11 million RP a go, which is awesome. And that will actually really help my case. So let's keep going and upgrading everything. We have a tier 62, tier 64, tier 60, which is nice, tier 54, tier 60 right now. And we get this to 60 as well. Any moment, probably a few more kills, should be able to do it. And I can't even see there's too many people around. Yes, we can. So let's level up the tier to tier 3. Cool. And I believe we have unlocked something else. It looks like we've got orbs now. So we'll go over to the orb station and see what this entails, because it has been a while since I've had to actually go over here. And I completely forgot about the talent tree. Where are we in this? So we've got prisms. We're up to 2.6k right now. We get 80 every 5 seconds, or 79 if you want to be precise. Or we'll get about 38 or 39 even every 10 seconds. So we'll stand off them for now. We can do some upgrades right here. We do get a power modifier. We can actually get more prisms as well as more orbs. We can go for energy too. It's so strange being back at this stage of the game where I have barely any prisms. So pretty interesting to see. We do need to get the polychrome rune because that is a very, very good rune to have. And we can actually get some rune bulk from this, which will be quite beneficial. So let's stand on the orb station right now. We are getting a ton of more percentage points by the look of it. And then you just simply drop your orbs into these little pads right here. You can get some permanent upgrades, which are advisable. So you can get rune speed, you can get rune luck, and also you can get some temporary upgrades in terms of stats, which of course will be beneficial. Well, they're not temporary, they're permanent for that run unless you do something to reset them. So we're doing well. We've got 11 million orbs already. Let's go ahead and upgrade everything into flame at the moment and into energy. I don't know why I said them back to front, but it's okay though, because now we are making some decent progress. So we won't be able to get any of these anytime soon, as we're not even at the billions yet, let alone any of these numbers. So let's just keep upgrading these right now. We do need to try and rebirth again, or tier up again. This guy's character is gigantic. Anyway, I digress. So let's go ahead and see where we're at then. We do have 58 tickets. Let's buy some orb upgrades. And that got me to level 7. We can't buy any flesh upgrades. So maybe we could just open some runes right now. We can try and get a... Oh, why is my... What is happening? Has my rune luck dropped? I'm sure that used to be a lot lower. Or did I make that up? Huh? What's going on? 0.03? 2.5 million? What is going on, guys? What is actually happening right now? Okay, we'll turn this back on. Okay, I don't know. Alright, let's just open some of these now as well. Okay, we're already out. Interesting. We do need some more RP though. So let's go back over to here right now. Let's upgrade RP again. We can get a few more levels. We could actually get a ton of orb levels too, which I should have done. Okay, we can't. I can't even afford them. I should look at what I'm doing before I say it. And now we are getting billions of RP a go, which is amazing. So level 45 on that. Level 42 on this. Come on, try and get the damage to 45 as well, because they do double every 15. And nice, we get the double damage right there. So now we can upgrade orbs. Try and get this to 15 at least. We are very close, and now we've made it. Cool. So let's do the same for XP. We can try and get this to... We'll just put it to 50 right now, just so it's on a round number. Get that one to 52. Get this one to 50. We'll push this up to 60, actually. And then we'll be on about roughly 1700 RP or some... Sorry, energy times for this. We do need a ton, though. Okay, we need a little bit more. Yeah, 1.44k. Not bad at all. And we should be able to get that any moment. Boom. And now we just need to upgrade Flame. So Flame is currently level 52. We are slowly progressing. We're currently on level 68% in the grand scheme of things. So let's try and get Flame to 60. Then we can go back to the other ones. And we should be able to hopefully max out all of these, I'd imagine, at this point. Or be very close to doing so anyway. So can we get any more Flame? Not really. This is quite an expensive upgrade. So let's just leave that for now. 58 it is. I know it's not ideal, but let's just claim all of this. We'll quickly stand back on Flame whilst we're upgrading everything on this side. So we do max out everything apart from the Flesh upgrade, which is on level 285 at the moment. So we do need 15 more upgrades to get to level 300. And now let's see if we can do that, which we did, and we have now maxed out the power stats. So really good to see that. Let's just go ahead and get some of that right there. We do have a decent amount of power, I believe, so we'll take that for what it is. The RP is still 11 billion per go. Let's just try and get some more because it takes RP to make RP, as I said in the last video, and that still applies. So it's always good to try and max this out as quickly as possible because, again, you always need RP until you've maxed this out completely. So let's see where we're at. We do need 7 more levels, which will take a bit of time. So for now, let's go back to farming this because we are not automating these kills at the moment. So I do need to manually kill this guy. Well, kill them or just stand in it. So let's do this. We're up to 14.39 billion. I'm going to try and get this to level 75. And then we'll try and get this to level 60. As like I've said before as well, all the different things play into each other. And it takes one to make another one work. So we should be there relatively soon. We need a few more kills. And one more kill, we should be able to get to 74. And now we do need a ton more. So it'll just take a moment to get there. And then we should be able to get to the next level up on the RP upgrades for the 4 times at level 60 very, very soon. So I do need to upgrade the boss. I keep forgetting about that. However, we can now upgrade this to 75. We're getting 30 billion a go right now, which is good for me because it does make this significantly easier. So now we only need to really get 6 more levels, which will take a bit of time. So I'll just quickly wait for this. It shouldn't really take too much longer. So once this has gone ahead and completed, I'll be right back. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, so we've now got enough. We can actually upgrade this right here. We now just get shy of 68 billion a go, which is incredible. So we can actually go ahead and upgrade more things too. So we'll go back to orbs, as that's what I'm trying to currently work on even. So we can try and get the orbs up as well. It is taking a while though still. And I think the best thing with the monsters is we just need to farm them really because they do give good things. And as long as you can one-shot it, it's really advisable just to keep it at a one-shot level. So as you can see, I'm just one-shotting it right now, because if we get a chest, you'll see the rewards we do get from it. If you missed my video the other day, they have slightly reworked the loot drop system, and it is still good because you can actually end up getting Robux tokens, and who doesn't need those? So people have been buying runes in the chat, which is nice. And let's just see what my runes currently look like from those. So we do have some decent ones. We did get this right here, which is nice. That was from the code, of course. I've not really been playing too much off camera. Well, I've not even been on this account since the last video, so I've not even been on it off camera. So unfortunately, I have missed a ton of runes because I haven't been playing it, obviously, so I've not been able to get them. So let's go ahead and continue to farm. Let's see what we can actually go ahead and do in just a moment. So let's see. Let me just unplug my mouse because I don't know why it's even plugged in. So there we go. My mouse is now free. So let's upgrade this right here. We did get 1 Robux token by the look of it. I'm sure I was on 86 just a second ago. So it is definitely worthwhile to farm the boss if possible. And realistically, at this point, it's just all about trying to maximize your upgrades and just making the most out of what you can actually get. So we're now getting a ton of orbs. We're up to 700 odd billion. We're getting a ton a second, as you can see, which is really good to have, of course. And now we could actually go for the more upgrades. We'll go with this. Okay, cool. So we got a big jump on energy. We may as well just go for that one too. We just need to really spam energy upgrades at this point of the game because that's the required stat to get the tier ups. And it does make sense to try and get as much of it as possible because it is something you do need and it does go a long way. So that is this at the moment. Is this automated? Yes, it is. Okay, so my orbs are now automated, which is nice. And that is actually really, really good for me because it means that I just passively get them, of course. And who doesn't like that? So let's go for 4 times orbs. And then I think we should go for... that one's quite good. Flame automatically would be good. But I think we will just go for the luck at the moment. I know it's not really too much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And now we do just need to try and get some more prisms. So we're still on 79 on the 5 seconds, which is okay. Or we're on about 39 with the 10 seconds. So not bad. I mean, we're doing okay. We can actually try and get some more of these. I don't know what to do. I want to save my tickets, but I really need ticket multis. What does the beginner one give again? I think I could try and get the experienced. Can we get it? Okay, we do. We pick up 2. That's not bad. Let's see what this one gives me. So energy and power. Okay, we'll take it. I mean, we'll definitely take it. So pretty good to have, of course. We still do have some Robux tokens to use, but like I've mentioned, I'm going to be saving up for this grind bundle just to get all the passes because it is very, very good to have. And it does really make sense to get it if you haven't got it because you just get every game pass. And who doesn't need every game pass? I know I do. And I know you do. So get it. Anyway, we've got a ton of upgrades to do right here. Let's just go ahead and upgrade. We'll go for energy again. It has made, yeah, it made a very slight difference. Nothing really crazy. Everything's just so expensive at the moment. And we need 10% still. What am I missing? I feel that I'm missing something. It's probably the runes that I need more of. So let's just get a ton of these points. We have 344 billion RP. So let's just sit on the color rune for a little bit. It will only take a bit of time. Okay, 41 minutes worth of opening. So yeah, we've definitely got some time to use this up, which is good. We are now getting more energy per second because our runes are going up, which of course are multiplying my energy gain in total. That's why that's suddenly going up a bit quicker, in case you're wondering. And we do have 21 tickets. We are getting 7 tickets per drop, which is not too bad. And I mean, tickets do of course help. However, I definitely need a lot more than what I do have at the moment. So we're on 93%, pushing up to 94. I think we will just go ahead and see what I can get from this. I do need something crazy, but I just don't think I will. I mean, we are getting some... Okay, this is actually quite good. Did I have this before? I don't think I did. I think that's a new one. That's good at least. And now we will turn off rune luck, and that will allow me to get more of the basic runes, which will just push this up further even, because before we was only getting neon, chrome, and rainbow. I've now turned rune luck off, and we're getting the basic runes, which of course is significantly multiplying my energy gain. So tier 8 is about to be here. We should be there any moment. And now when we get to tier 8, I believe we get the cubes, which is over here. So we'll be exploring those in just a second. We can get some more flesh upgrades just for the sake of doing so. We can try and get this as well. Can we get one more upgrade before I run away? We can. Actually get two. Cool. So some good luck right there. I would definitely take that. Let's just run through this to try and get a chest. Can I get a chest? Nope, not meant to be. The chests are random, by the way. If whenever you kill the boss, there's a chance you get the chest. And then you can hopefully get some Robux tokens from it. So up next, we do have a few new things. We do have some new talents. We unlock spheres, we unlock the accelerator, the nature rune, some other things. Do we have challenges though? What on earth is that guy? I have no idea. So we still don't have challenges. The ascension thing is completely gone, which is strange. However, we do now have the brand new cubes. So this is cubes. They do work over here, and they are level based, of course. And they do require orbs to get going. So we've got a ton of orbs at the top. As you can see, we're on 50 trillion already. So let's just buy some more. Let's just reduce the cube spawn time as much as we can. And then we'll just buy as many levels as possible. And then we do need 1 DE for some more rune bulk, which is actually a permanent upgrade. So that is good to see. They do actually give you new talent tree unlocks as well at the higher levels. So if we can try and get to level 20 on the cubes, we can actually half the spawn time of them, meaning we basically get 2 times the loot from them because they spawn twice as quick. So something to consider, something to definitely keep in mind. We are standing on this board, which is actually boosting my overall stats, as you can see. And it seems to be anyway. So that's nice to have. We're going to get a ton of RP. And that is amazing. Who doesn't like RP? Alright, so let's get some upgrades right here. We'll just leave that as it is. I'll stand on this for just a quick second. And now it looks like when you use this, it depletes your orbs, which is fine. But as you can see, I'm getting more. So really good stuff. Let's go over to the talent tree over here. And I actually must have had that prism upgrade already. For that rune, sorry. Because we're not really getting too much more. I'm going to buy this flame upgrade because I believe you should passively make stats. I think that's a good thing to have in general. And that does actually go a long way because it means we can progressively or passively do things as we decide to progress on other machines or other things. I don't even know what they're called. My brain's just stopped working today. Story of my day, basically. So let's go over here. Let's upgrade everything to max. Cool. And now let's just get this going again. And then just go back to this. And that's really good. So 19 trillion per go, which is awesome to see. We can now farm this. We can buy the generation time decrease in the background. And now let's just quickly... Dude, why does people... Move out of the way. So let's just upgrade this to 100. We'll put that to 95. We'll put that to 94. We'll put that to 88. 89 and 90. Cool, we just need it to 90 plus basically. And we'll try and get this, but we still can't afford that one as of yet. So we won't be doing that anytime soon. So now we're going to get a ton of these. Look how much RP we're now getting. We're up to 72 QD per go. And we're passively gaining RP increases as well from the orbs we're generating. So it's all just playing into each other hand in hand, like I've mentioned before. So that's really nice to see. Let's upgrade some of these. 98, we're just going for 90 plus at the minute. Because of course 90 is a multiple of 15. And let's try and get this up to 90. Come on, any moment now, I'm sure. One more upgrade, and then that should be at 92. Nice. And now let's just do this. Boom, we're now gaining significantly more, which is awesome to see. 90 right there. Double this. 85 right now, 86, 87, 88 any moment. 89 to be soon. And 90 any moment now. 90, cool. So we get up to 90, we will get this up to 92. So I'll just wait for this to passively gain. It won't take too long. I'll see you guys in a moment once we've gone ahead and got it leveled up. Alright guys, so it's been about 20 minutes. I just had to do something. So I'm now actually back, of course, and I've got a bunch of RP. So let's go ahead and use it. I'm going to follow my own advice. That only gave me 20 levels. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Okay, I actually thought we would have got a ton more, but I guess we won't. Rather unfortunate, but I mean, upgrades are still upgrades, don't get me wrong. And of course, I'm happy to have them, so hey, I can't complain too much, right? So anyway, we get some orb levels up. I do need to try and get this upgraded still. So we will get, can we get it to 75? I mean, we can. Yeah, I'll get this to 75. I'll be back in a second. Right, so we can go ahead and get the upgrade, which I've just gone ahead and now got. So we currently are on 82.95%, and we still do have a bit of a way to go. So I think what we currently need at the moment, I'd imagine, is flesh. And then maybe we could try and get some orb upgrades too, and probably the cubes. So we'll get this to level 2 very quickly. We just need one more kill. And any moment now, boom, there we go. So now let's do that. We can get the energy upgrade right here. We may as well just go for damage and whatever else we can get to, actually. Go with this, go with this. Try and get one more for that. Come on, I need one more. Okay, cool, I accidentally got 2, but that's fine. We get that to 126, and we still cannot quite afford the orbs upgrade as of yet, which is no big deal, because I mean, we should still be fine regardless. Let's quickly go over to the orb side of the game and now see what we've got going on over here. Can we buy any of these? Not quite as of yet, which again is okay. So let's just dump all of our orbs into these and now try and build them back up again. So we are on 10.15 NO a second, which is very good, I guess, for where we are. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to 50. Okay, not quite. So we get it to 38, which gives us a new talent tree upgrade, but I'd imagine we've not even quite got far enough to even see that as of yet, because I still do need prisms. And talking about prisms, let's go into the talent tree right now and see what is going on with this. So we're getting 60 every 10. Or 120 every 5. So it looks like we may have server elixir on in this server. Which, is that the case? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Interesting. So we've got server elixir, which I didn't buy. Someone else did. And what we can do there, let's just go with this. We'll get the flesh upgrades. We can buy auto attack. We have 9k prisms, so let's just go for the orbs multiplier. We're down to 6k. And then I think let's leave that there for now. Let's start going over to this side again and looking really what we can actually try and go for. We can do a tier up again. Let's buy this. And now let's buy the flame boost. Okay, we can only buy one. How much do I need? I need about 1600, so it should only take like a minute or so, a bit over a minute. So I think I'll quickly get this, we'll do a tier up, and then we'll see how long it may take to get to tier 10, because then we're basically able to ascend inside of the next video, possibly. So we'll see. We'll just get this upgrade first, so I'll see you in a moment, and I'll be back once I've gone ahead and got it. Alright, so we should now have enough upgrade points, well, prisms in fact. So let's see. So where we can go then is right here. Boom. Can we buy anything else? We can actually get one of the auto attack upgrades for 250. We may as well just quickly get it. Actually, let's get the damage. We can buy both. We should be able to buy both soon. So in 10 seconds, we should be able to buy this. Hopefully. Well, we should. I know we should. And any moment now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, boom. So we've done some decent upgrades today. Let's go ahead and use the tier up ability. Well, there's the ascension thing. Do we have challenges back? Let's see. Challenges are gone, I guess. I don't even know. I'm sure they're still a thing, but we just don't have them yet. Maybe just get them in Ascension 1. And I am blind. So, anyway, 14%. Let's see what we're able to do with this right now then. So we'll get some flame going. We'll just get some more power going as well. Quickly stand back on the flame. And now let's try and max all of these out. So we're doing some decent upgrades. We are able to max everything out. We have now unlocked spears as well. Spears even. So that is nice to see because we do get something new from them. So let's just leave that as it is at the moment. We'll make our way over to this board. There's not too much we can really do at the minute in terms of this board. So we'll now move back over to flesh. We'll upgrade the energy to max because we do need to do that, of course. And my flesh farm is now automated. So you can see it's killing the boss automatically, which is really good. So, let's get some damage upgrades. Boom. Let's get all of these going as well. Aiming for, what would we be aiming for? 120 seems fair. So 120 or higher, ideally. Let's just see if we can get that up to 150. Yep, nice. Can we get any of these yet? We can, which is good because that does slightly change everything right now. And can we get any of these? No. So let's see if we can get this later on. I'm sure we can. It won't really take too long because we are getting a decent amount of flesh in general. And we do only need 3 more levels, which should actually be about, I don't even know how many more kills. It's not really too many at the rate we're getting it. So we need about, what, 250 more, I'd say. We're currently on 95. So we can get that. And yeah, we do need now 1 more level. So any second, we should be able to get to the orbs level 15 upgrade, which will actually take my orbs to 14 times, which is perfect. And now, there we go. Cool. So that's already been achieved. That's really nice to see. Let's just open some of these for a second, just to see if we can get anything good. Which it doesn't really look like we can. We're closing in on 10 RPS right now, which is very good to see. And we have unlocked the nature rune. So, the nature rune's now has been unlocked. It does require our brand new upgrade spheres, which we don't actually have any of at the moment. So we'll make our way over right now as I'm just casually upgrading everything else. We can invest power into these. Well, not quite because we can't afford to. And this is a very good upgrade to have. Let's just leave that there though, as it is. We are passively making these, which is nice to see. So we'll just invest everything into making more, which of course will help significantly. And these are quite expensive. So, let's see what we can do then. I think we probably won't get tier 10 inside of this video, as it would just take a while to do. And let's see, so 5 times at 10 million. So 10 million will just take a minute, but it is quite worthwhile to get. Alright, let's just keep upgrading as we go along, because eventually it will just make this significantly easier as things develop, because we'll just be making more anyway, so it should in theory balance itself out, or just work well anyway, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we get the upgrade right there. We are now making 25 times per second, and then this one will jump up to 38. So we need 1.6 million. We do need 10 million in total. So perhaps we can get 2 of these very quickly just to get the boost from it. We're on 26% right now, which isn't really anything crazy, but I mean, it all does add up, I guess. So we'll leave this for now. We'll come back to this very, very soon. We do need to continue to open more runes. I'm going to buy some of these nature runes as well. I know it doesn't really make sense. Can I get any? No, I can't. Okay, we can't quite get those yet. So we do need some more. What we can do then is go back to where power is. We can actually get some of these upgrades too. I did forget about those. Also, we're basically making 3 times now for free. Let's just generate some of these whilst we get some more tickets. And see if we can try and get this up to level 15, if possible. And as I say that, we're making no more tickets. Alright, there we go. So, level 8. We have 5 on the dot. So not really the best. It looks like the server elixir person has left because everything's got back down again, which is unfortunate. Because, I mean, to be honest, I do actually quite like my server elixirs, but I guess it's just not meant to be sometimes, which is okay. So, again, this is the free-to-play account, so I'm saying that like I'm not buying any because I'm not going to, because it's a free-to-play series. So, let's leave that as it is then. We will get some more of those soon. Let's see if we can just get some unknowns, which we probably won't be able to, so let's just ignore that too. We'll quickly upgrade this right here. Can we get any of these yet? Not quite. And let's now have a look at these. So we need 1 QNDE per thing, and we're just making 1 QN at the moment. So, not great. Definitely not great. Let's see if we can get any of these right now. Nope. Okay, we're not stuck. I just need to farm some runes probably, and then that would help significantly. Because, yeah, they're just really good to have in general. I mean, I should probably try to get some of these too. I should try and get some NOOB runes, because they will give me some energy boosts, which would be very, very helpful. And again, I need energy to tier up. So let's see where we're at with this. We're getting basically nothing right there for that, so that doesn't really seem worthwhile. So I think what we'll do then is I will go ahead and end the video here. I don't know how long this video has been because I did have to take a quick break in between, so I do apologize about that if this one's slightly shorter than I expected it to be. But either way, it's another episode, and hopefully you do go on to enjoy it. So we'll end the video with 2 runes right here, or 13 even, and we get 12 NOOB runes, which pushes me up to 5 times, 7.4 times actually, which is nice. And yeah, that's going to do it for the video. So thanks for watching. Check out any of the videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.